Let's see here.
Damn it. You ready for me to send?
Oh yeah, you can.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, I played a game against the Texans wearing my all white,
Yeah.
and the game glitched and gave me white helmets with red face mask.
Wait. Oh, you're the Jags too. That's not even your team. You had on all white still.
Yeah, like I had my all white uni, but instead of black helmets, it gave me white helmets with a red face mask. It was like Madden didn't load in the scan of the helmet.
And mine is wild.
Now to have Derrick Henry fuck my entire defense.
Yeah, that dude. That dude is crazy.
I'm glad he wasn't this good when I traded him to Eric. Fuck.
What was it? We're in like the first 2 seasons. I didn't even run him.
By many accounts,
Really?
Coach, one of the most
Yeah, I didn't run
underrated
him
home
along.
venues in all of the NFL resides in the heart of Nashville, Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Tennessee Titans.
Do what?
Y'all talking to him. I'm trying to figure out
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's our time. It's our time. Go, go. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Oh, we got okay.
On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an
There we
offensive
go,
coordinator
Chitto
and I see
Bay.
an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 3rd down, Henry. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. I thought you was about to pop that shit off, bro. On 4th down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
You still got Leonard? No, you don't got Leonard for that no more, huh?
Nah, I let his ass go.
1st down. Swift.
Yeah,
and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Fuck yeah, before restart when I traded him to you.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on
I don't understand it. Like, he should be a lot better. Like, he shouldn't be the best in the league, but he should be a lot better than what he was.
His throw's going to be incomplete. Artie Burns, former first-rounder, there to break that one up.
Now, that's a great play defensively, and one thing we do know,
I played him all the way up until
in this game,
last season when DeAndre Swift started getting better, and then I let his ass fall.
Well. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. He's going to float this one deep right side, and unable to connect, incomplete.
Hold up, I got to take a gander at my depth chart. God, how does my receivers keep getting fucked up? Oh, I forget to change them after the game. That's right. There we go. Now all is right.
Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Fucking Marquise Lee don't know how to keep his ass out of the starting lineup.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here.
Chart and Hamlier.
Taking in at the 22.
Slot.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Titan football. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. Right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs.
You motherfucker. Take the hit like a man.
Yes, big gain, but a fumble. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed
she took the hit. I'll give you that.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Got a man, it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Okay.
In for the score.
Wow.
As his guys
I see you, Misha. I see you.
Opening quarter. The point after is good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Good shit, Pristini.
Who you watching right now?
I am watching the CDL, Chicago Huntsmen versus Minnesota.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Oh, no.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Come on.
They got fans there?
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically,
it's cool, Swift. We don't need positive yards. Nope.
If you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll rifle this one deep
God
right side. And that will be
I gotta stop
incomplete.
throwing deep.
Well, they
Come
weren't
on,
scared
Josh,
to
this
let
shit
it
ain't
fly,
working.
but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on third down conversions to start this thing.
What a fucking
nice job on the
comeback,
return there,
Chicago.
16 yards. And out will come the offense as they take
Around
over.
and we get the sweep.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got a
Yo,
7-0
Riley beat
lead in the
Dorian.
football as well as they start out first and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson.
Oh, I
Knocks
was
the
not
ball
paying
away,
attention
and it
there.
falls incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. Being chased, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
You ain't got to be all over me like shit on stink, bud.
Return of just 2.
Give me a
offense
minute.
will take over with a new set of downs.
Check. Watch it before. Go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a flag comes in as that
Really,
one falls
Misha?
incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes
You still
out.
there?
No one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like
Shit,
the
that's
effort
right
there.
there.
Went
My
for the
party, DC.
interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Ah, fuck. I
Nowhere
didn't see
to
nothing.
escape, and he goes down.
It's better to take that
Too much
sack.
to handle that time. Gets the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Finally got a fucking
25 yards there on the catch and run. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense, though. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there, because when you give him different looks and give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football, and that's worked for the defense early in this game, and now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back, and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he slings one that's incomplete. Ray McLeod, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
There's just some game, like he'll come out some games and be as accurate as the best, and then the next game he'll come out doing the shit like today, just
completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away
airballing it, and then the receivers don't catch the bullshit they should.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities.
Oh, that was my fault.
Coverage, and it's intercepted.
I thought I could float that over you.
At the 24. And they have the football. And
Boy, was I wrong.
at the 24-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
They begin with Henry. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On second down, here's Henry. And an alley to run. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
I will need Derrick Henry to tear an ACL
we were
or
down
something.
the field watching Henry warm up before the game. He's a big man. No wonder he breaks those tackles.
And you remember what I told you when we were watching? It's not all pads. I mean, you get him out of pads and just see him in a regular suit or an outfit. He is a huge human being and a lot faster than what people...
Yes! For Smith, and it's intercepted.
Oh, wow.
Picks off by the Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them.
No!
Let that happen, guys. Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The run only got a yard.
This dude made out of glass.
And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home.
Oh, get your bitch ass back in,
The tally there,
Muscle cramps ain't getting you out of this shit.
Third down.
If we lose, we're losing as a team.
Defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. He'll drop to throw. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now is
Let's just get some
down.
fucking points. God damn.
So on fourth down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. From the right hash, this from 53. And Lambo will put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. On second down, it's Henry. 1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 11.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On third down, Jackson. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on. 49, check,
A first down carry for Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1 yard gain.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1 yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Jackson now. To throw on third down. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 21. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Complete. Smith has it. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
Here we go.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
26, check 26.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
So 2nd and goal, and the big man Henry alone in the backfield. Here's Jackson to throw. And it'll be intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover
about
there
accidentally
as his
took that
guys
out
will
the
get the
end zone.
football back.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily,
So it turns out
Riley
Riley has swept Dorian this year.
Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit.
Yep,
They've got them
that's
frustrated right
crazy.
now.
Is he winning the division?
First down.
Aaron's up
He is
the
brought
division.
down at the 22 after a gain of 2. That brings up 2nd down.
I think
They tried
Riley's
a quick
second
hitter
in the division,
inside, but
though.
that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping,
He
this
should
big
make
defensive
playoffs
lineman
tonight.
will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end.
I don't know. This
And he'll go
AFC
down
is
just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been
He stands a good
intercepted,
chance of getting
but it
a wild
winds up
card.
falling incomplete.
Like,
Not much
one of the
going on
people
this
that
drive.
run a
Looks
chance
like
of
they're gonna
knocking
have to
him
punt
out
it away,
was
CD.
Scott.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what
Well,
he's been
it'd probably be
calling.
tight ends,
Sometimes you just need
what I've
better
seen about
execution of
this
the plays that have been called.
My wild
We'll
card
call that
hopes
a punt
depend
of
on this game
54
right here.
yards. Well struck. And possession will
Does
switch
it?
hands
Yeah, we
first
can
and
win all
10.
that.
Well, the reason I say it depends on it,
The
for me,
Titans offense set to begin the
is
drive.
it would make
And
me
2
5-5
interceptions thrown
instead
here in
of
this first half. You
4-6.
hear it, no matter the sport, they
Just
say the great
record-wise,
athletes,
it would give
they
me a
can
better
kinda have a
feel
short-term
and
memory,
more
but that's easier said than
motivation
done.
going into
It
this
is
back
easier
half of the
said than
season.
done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
Let's go for the age.
Because I can argue your T and L
and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself.
What the fuck? Can I not control
That
this
was a
man?
fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Like you needed to. He was just steamrolling up the sideline anyways.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
To throw is Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football.
Good hit,
there.
Sherman.
It's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Good shit, Awuzie.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
They'll run on first down. Swift. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Bruh. Wait,
Wait,
it called that pass accurate, Misha.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front.
Bruh, accurate by fucking ass.
And they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Okay,
Now
there we
throwing
go.
on first down and completing it. He's got his
One
first
play at a
catch
time,
here before
boys.
halftime, and it goes for a first down.
One play at a time.
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45
All right, buddy.
to 44.
There we go. There we
The
go.
Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now back to throw. He's going to let this
Wow.
go deep. And that is
I would say inaccurate,
Showed
man.
off the arm
You
strength
may
there,
have been
but to no
right.
avail. 2nd down.
Holy
My observation has been a
shit.
nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense.
Matt's just like inaccurate. No shit.
I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone
Like,
off.
what
tendency
made
quite
you
a bit,
think
but
that was
only
inaccurate,
the second
Matt?
quarter, a lot of time to change things. This quarterback now, he's hit on just 5 of 15 throws, a poor percentage, but it's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well,
I'm glad we
incompletion,
both
yes,
fucked
but
that
maybe
one up.
here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup,
I
relax just a
should
little
have that
bit.
catch
They
and you
huddle
should have
up,
had
talk
that
it over.
pick.
Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Huh? The whole car is in the car. I'll go get it after this game.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Ooh, no. That about went bad.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
No.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it
there.
here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to throw deep for the end. And that ball is caught.
Let's
by
go,
DJ
Chark.
Chark for the Jags touchdown. DJ Chark, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Jaguars have taken the lead.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown
Are
there.
you looking forward?
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
And that was a nice little skip. That's parked
That'll
in
be
the
taken in the end zone.
being cheap. It should be pissing me off.
Yeah,
And
Chark
he'll bring
is
it a few past the
Dude,
20 to the 23-yard
The thing that pisses me off
line.
about him, though, is either he will drop every contested catch of the game, or he will Randy
Tennessee
Moss
offense about set and ready to go. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hold on.
Now it's Jackson.
Ooh, get that strip, boy.
He goes down.
Hey, no.
Wait. How many receivers did you have out?
Shit, I don't know. 2, I think.
Okay, that's why. I was like, wait. I had 3 corners. Why the fuck did Awuzie blitz on a man coverage? And then that made sense. He had nobody to cover.
That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half.
Close it. Close it.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects.
You gotta be a little quicker, Swifty.
I also like to call them.
Through that hole and get me those shorts.
In a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation.
Oh, that bitch better have got that first.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse.
No! Throw the goddamn ball.
Harold Landry in there to bring him down. And that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. Here's Logan Cook now. He's been terrific so far.
Good punt, Cook.
This is taken around the 12. Shedding the tackle.
Oh, hell nah. Lay down.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards.
I shouldn't have went for that hit stick right there. I should have wrapped that dumbass up.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
No, go away. You gotta pick that, bro.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequences.
Misha, don't fuck up like this often. Take the pick.
Big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
I don't know what the fuck 3-6 was doing back there. It was like he slowed down when he threw the ball.
39 yards the distance covered.
And then went for a hit.
So however, they're all the way down. First and 10. To him as down he goes.
Cranking back to let that bitch fly,
he continues to
apparently.
have his campaign. So
I was about to say, you ready to send that bitch into the stratosphere,
18 yards
huh?
to go now on second down.
Shit, this is honestly.
Running from the gun with Henry. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
They're running it. Hey, switch gears.
Here's Jackson on third and long. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Josh Allen able to record. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for Tennessee.
Yeah, Josh Allen's a superstar.
And this is going to
It's
hit
like
the goal
I've had
line
like
and
a
continue
game
on into the end zone
where I could
for a
get him
touchback.
there, and then it's just like I get like one tackle for a loss or a sack
Jaguars come
shy
to
of
the line
the
to start
upgrade,
their next drive.
and I just can't
And
get
a tie
home.
game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
Jesus!
The ball comes loose. It's
Man!
picked up by the Titans. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the
Bro,
play
I
that
got
they just
so
ran,
fucking
and they
hoed
elect to
right
let them
there.
stand.
That shit was wide the fuck open. And I run into a crowd of my own players, bounce around for a minute, and then
It's
fumble.
Jackson eluding the pressure right, and it'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Okay.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. After the penalty, it's Henry. Down he goes.
There we go, Miles.
A pickup of 4.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn
myself.
upfield.
Might
He just
have one
couldn't.
bar
No,
when
they
we
really had a
started.
picket fence in
Oh,
front
no, I
of
got
them.
my charge cable.
No room to find to get upfield.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash.
No,
Dropped at
no,
the 1.
you get the fuck out of
They're
here
able to
with that
convert on
bullshit.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Derrick Henry with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. The extra point up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
All right, so I'm going to need you to not tackle my receivers, my running back, or my quarterback anymore.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next
fair
drive.
trade.
And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this
I tried to break outside of that block
Put
there.
that in capital letters.
I probably should have
Trying to
kept
get
going
over.
straight.
The other team takes you down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team.
Let's
now
try
it's up to
this.
the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things
I think
back
I
up.
actually like this play.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They'll
Nope,
look to
I do
throw
not.
now on 1st down.
I do not like that play at
And
all.
this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage. back at
Holy
the
shit, that was
38.
AIDS.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good.
I thought
Maybe
it was
he
going to be like
shouldn't
the
have
jet
thrown it, or
sweep
maybe
and
he
the
shouldn't
tight
have
end
caught
just
it.
ran and I
think we were
hiked it and he
seeing
ran
at the
that
same
route.
time,
Nah,
weren't we?
the bitch
Maybe
fucking
you
slow
let that one
shuffles.
go, right? Because you can see the lost yardage about to develop.
The
But that
fuck
goes
out
against
of my
every
lawn.
instinct that we're
Shit, throw it!
The Titan defense steps up here and down he goes.
Cool.
Ford in there to get him.
Cool.
And on the season now, that is
Way to
9
go.
sacks for him.
Thanks for
Need
throwing the
something
ball.
From deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They'll drop to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Oh, no, Jar!
Oh, he had a defender right
Gotta
there
come
with him
down
to
with
force
that,
to
bro.
the ground. And 4th down now coming up. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, and especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters.
See what they're doing? Come on, boys. Come on, boys.
What am I doing? Oh, you kind of fucking weird.
Now
I'm not
Jackson
doing, bro. I
on
don't
first
like that,
down. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, if you would have caught that, I'd have quit. I would have fucking rage quit and been done.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
I mean, blame you, honestly.
Henry will get it. He's been
Trust me, I get this game's on some bullshit at times, but that would have been some bullshit.
2nd down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Some fully bullshit.
47's the mic. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want
All right, we got it.
You don't want it.
Come on, boys. You see it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And he finds a man with a crossing route.
Hit that motherfucker when he catches it.
Not before they work it across midfield.
Make him fumble that goddamn ball. Pussies. Every last fucking one of you in the secondary.
This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. The throw over the middle, taken in. And they're able to work this to the 25.
This motherfucker got glue on his hands.
That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
At least it ain't fucking Justin Jefferson. I'm glad I don't play that motherfucker twice
9
a
of
year.
17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is 1st and 10.
Bruh.
Jackson now.
Bruh. That's all I can say is bruh.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The linebacker Miles Jack able to knock that one away. The lone second remains now in this third
Granted,
quarter.
was the only person you throw to. You amass a shit ton of catches and yards.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again.
Okay, Miles Jack, don't fucking jump.
They try to sneak
Don't.
in a deep
It's
ball,
cool.
the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
I don't care. You deserve to have caught that. Since my team's playing like a bunch of fucking faggots.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they
You don't want to try and get home on something today? Ooh, 3-6. That's how you do it, buddy. Oh, go. Oh, I stepped out of bounds.
Critical error there in a tight game in the 4th.
Who?
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead
Was he your
here in the
favorite?
4th quarter, turning it over. Now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Gotta be careful.
Oh, shit, I did trade him
You
for
can
you,
be so
didn't I?
careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
That was
Give him a
not
couple
a
to catch
brilliant
it,
trade on
2nd
my
and 8.
part.
Gotta love the catch. I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
It's like I saw him after restart. I'm like, damn, I'd be nuts to trade this cat.
Fun. They become a little more ho-hum right there.
Yeah, they really
And I completely
are.
forgot I've already traded him
Sounds like
once.
we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing. But I think the gloves have to
Makes
be
me
helping
hate
in
myself
a
a
big way.
little bit more.
10 yards there, good enough for a
I think
Jags
he's
first down.
Super Bowl.
Shit,
So
really.
signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Come on, Charky.
This
I
defense is
know you can
continuing
catch
to
that
test
stuff.
every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually,
It's
that
all good,
becomes
though.
man on man.
It's all
And you got
good.
to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Looking to throw. And he comes back with one
Oh,
complete.
hang on to that ball,
And he's
boy.
going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 27-yard line.
Let's try this.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive
I'm
back,
talking to myself,
have to admit I'm a
basically.
little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the
Yeah, I was
ball.
talking to him.
He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down.
Wait, who are you talking
They're
to?
going to look to throw. He's going to take a shot for the end. And this would have been intercepted.
Oh, shit,
If he
that's
could have
who-
gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. But the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week he hit on right at 50%. This week he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way. That's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open down.
And this
Come
is going to be
on! 1-4. Go for the catch.
And a big
So one thing I do
turnover
hate
there
about
as
this
his
game,
guys will
Misha,
get the football
is
back.
how your receivers will
Lucky was
automatically
trying
turn
to
to
push it
defenders
downfield,
for
but
no
the safety
reason when they
bit him.
should just go for the
And he'll
catch.
learn that you have to hold
Like
the
when I hit
safety.
triangle there
And
to
you
go
do
for
that
the
with your
aggressive
head
catch,
movement,
he
your
went
eyes,
straight and played
sometimes your
defense
shoulders.
instead of going for the
Hold
ball.
the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy
Yep.
for the defensive back
There
to
should
go
be
get
a
the football.
button that you have to hit to like
On
modify
first
it to a
down.
defensive
It's Henry.
play as a
And
receiver.
he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and
Yeah,
get him
my
over
entire
100
D-line
yards.
is really good.
They'll
I
run
got
it
an
again
X
with
Factor,
Henry.
a superstar. I think Rankin's maybe a
9
superstar.
yards to pick
And then
up there,
Taven
and it's a
Bryan is
first
just
down.
really good.
To my
At
eyes,
like
deceiving me,
77
or is he
overall
getting
for no
stronger
apparent
as this
reason.
game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball.
Fucking stop this piece of
Pass
shit!
down the middle is full
God
forward ball
damn!
in. A very solid gain of 27. The last drive he threw the
Like,
pick,
what the
but
fuck,
he's not
Misha?
shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off
Yeah, I don't
after
know,
throwing
but
an
he picked
interception,
everything, so
your
we-
whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense.
Yeah, that's a
And you're
tutty.
not-
And
Good
he
shit.
will score.
That's a good play.
Touchdown, Titans. A.J. Brown,
Sherman.
his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember
I
as
needed a
player,
good safety opposite of Rodney, and I saw fucking Sherman in free agency. I'm like,
fly
bet.
route, go. Look
Yeah, I'll
out.
let his
And that was
ass
the
go.
9, and he just kept going all the way into
He's
the
done
end
good
zone
for me,
the
dude. He's got
touchdown.
like 7 or 8 picks on the season.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is fielded a
I kept
couple
him
yards
between I drafted a superstar.
And he'll take this up past the 20
So it's like,
and
well,
down
why
at the
keep him with
22-yard
that,
line.
Cost. Yeah, I get it.
It's because I was going to trade Kevin Byard, but
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
because I did over at that
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch.
All right.
The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
This possession means so much
you
for
don't have
them.
to
They've
tell
got to
me.
focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
I see you, coach.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his tight end, Oliver. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. They're able to complete this one to McLeod. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a row each time you snap the ball.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He started out having some troubles back in the first half connecting with his receivers. Really hasn't gotten a whole lot better.
Yeah, he's a less than 50%.
Well, it's just 8. Best
just
not make me
won't
fucking
think
vomit.
about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the perimeter and find their way open.
Now here's a look for the end zone.
Wow.
Wind up incomplete.
This defense was
I thought I did too.
possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead,
You
fourth quarter.
knocked it out
Maybe
at the
can
last
expect more
second.
passes like that downfield.
Good
The Jaguars
shit.
on third down. They're hitting it just 30%, 3 for 10. This is third and
Throw
10.
the fucking ball.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D4
Calm down,
has
Josh.
recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Control
And you hate to say
it.
it with a rookie
It's
quarterback. He's
just
done some good
mad.
things, but overall, looked a little bit
Yeah,
overwhelmed back there,
it's
hasn't
just
He
mad.
certainly has, but in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football.
Just
Like the way I said that in his
fucking
In his
mad.
defense, I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now they go for it on
Yep,
fourth, but
it's
this one's gonna wind
just
up
mad.
incomplete. The Jags come up empty on
Just
fourth
mad.
down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position.
Do you play Warzone, Joe?
I play on
The
occasion.
20th carry down for Derrick Henry. They'll wind up getting
That boy
4
got
down to the
hurt.
36.
He's got a set squad he runs with. Them boys are fucking
2 minutes
nasty.
left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
I'm only chilling at like fucking 8. I'm about to go try and catch
So the
some
Titans
wins
in
after this
possession of the
game.
football here as we get you reset.
I think I got
And the scoreboard
211,
on their
something
side,
like
they're
that.
just looking to melt away these final couple
Yeah,
of
they gave
minutes
11. I was
and put
looking
this
for
one in the
the
left-hand
boards
column.
earlier.
Again, it's Henry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He's going deep. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A.J. Brown, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Titans. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I'll figure it out in a minute.
This is fielded a couple yards deep.
I'll figure it out in a minute.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
I was about to say, stop. Shit ain't cool.
That's not even me. That's the thing. I don't know what the hell that is.
Jaguars come to the line to start their
So they're
next
chilling
drive.
like, God
They've
damn.
lost this one. Their offense
I'd
has
like to
struggled.
hate them to
Do
do
they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to
Get
do
that shit,
Coaches
boy.
want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was
Yeah,
over,
Emily's
right?
got some speed
And the
to
coach
him.
called a running play and
Him
pretty
and
much
Charles
said to
both.
everyone, I want to see something executed well before we
Catch
get
them
out
on
of
the
here.
right routes,
And that
dude.
was
They
the
fucking
message to the
burn.
team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
This is going to
The
require
Jaguars
a
going to go ahead and use
lot
their first
of onside
timeout
kicks.
as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up
know
the
what?
first down.
I got faith.
So
We can do it,
signs of
boys.
life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
The ultimate comeback,
Drops
Jaguars.
to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Back in the end zone, could he get his feet
Bro,
down?
what
No,
is up with
it's
this dude?
incomplete.
Dropping it in the end
Just
zone
nothing there
twice,
again. He's been
back-to-back
sacked
drives.
multiple times. We've seen
Just
the
go
interceptions,
up,
of course.
try to get
He's
it,
really
not
been
get
through
it.
the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync.
All right,
The front
McLeod,
putting
your
out the
chance.
pressure.
There
This is
we go,
caught
buddy.
inside the 15.
He caught it.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts.
Dude, McLeod's
As they
been
get the
balling out,
stoppage
and
with
I can't
just over a
explain it.
minute to go in the game.
Like, this
So how about
dude's
this
just
for
been
field
fucking
position after the big play? Inside
nuts.
the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now the pressure gets there, and he
Throw
goes
the
down
ball.
just inside the 20 at the 19. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
You can just fuck right off with that one, bro.
And he will bring it out past the 20-yard
Damn
line.
it. Good game, Misha.
Certainly not what he was hoping for,
That's
Charles. That's
crazy.
now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Titans go victory formation as they take a knee.
Josh,
Do what?
so who you finna play with?
I don't have anybody on right now, I don't think. I'll run with you if you want to.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright, my Warzone's already loaded up on PC, so I just gotta join in on you once you load up.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Alrighty. Sounds good, bro.
Look at turn mine.
Alright.